Last weekend in Queensland, Hawaii 5-0 topped off a strong day for the team thanks to his impressive win in the Fred's Best Classic. Serpentine ran a massive race to finish second by a hair in the Group 3 Premiers Cup, and Converge looked so close to getting up in the Group 1 Kingsford Smith Cup. This weekend, AZULA will look to add black type to her name in the Phoenix Stakes. This 2-year-old filly by Maurice rates highly and is a filly you've always had a high opinion of. Is she ready for this step up in class?
Yeah, I think so. She was a very strong win on the Kensington track at her last start. She began from a wide gate and sustained a really good gallop all the way to lead from start to finish. I thought there was a lot of merit to that performance. She's trained on nicely since, and she steps up slightly in trip as well. I think that's a benefit to her. Seems to have settled in really well to Queensland. So I think she's ready to run a big race in that grade.
OSMOSE put in a very pleasing performance in the Group 3 Pam O'Neill Stakes a fortnight ago. This 4-year-old mare by Zophany will be stepping out on Australian soil for the third time on Saturday in the Magic Millions National Classic. Is a mile her optimum distance?
I was very pleased to see the improvement shown second up. I think at that mile she was able to travel a lot more comfortably throughout the race. She finished off really well, showing a nice turn of foot there late. I think there was a bit of natural improvement, but definitely the distance played a big factor in that. So she remains at the mile, a smaller field here. She may be able to tactically take up a closer position in the run, but again, expecting some good natural improvement off the back of a strong performance there last start. I think she's a nice mare with plenty of upside, and certainly looking to see a bit more improvement on Saturday.
ZOUMON will return to the races at Rosehill after 2 encouraging trial performances. This son of Zoo Star will go first up in the benchmark 94 handicap over 1800 metres with Regan Bayliss in the saddle.
Yeah, we've tried to give him a really good grounding in preparation for this race, being the 1800 metres first up. It is a distance that's suitable for him. He's certainly effective over a bit further later in the campaign, but with a couple of nice trials, I do feel he's forward enough. Looking forward to his return. He appears to be in good shape.
Resonator finished midfield at Scone first up and will step up in trip to 1400 metres. Brett Pebble will be carrying 59 kilos on his back and will jump from barrier 7. How do you rate his chances for Newgate Farm and connections?
I thought it was a really good effort there first up. Very, very encouraged by that performance. Expecting to see good improvement off the back of that. I thought he was able to lead them up, travelled well. He just peaked on his run there late. So with that fitness improvement, I expect him to see him fighting out the finish on Saturday.
Celestial Spirit got a much-deserved win last start for Laurel Oak Bloodstock. This daughter of Zoo Star is as tough as they come and will look to keep her winning streak intact in the benchmark 72 handicap over 1800 metres for the first time. How did she pull up after her recent win?
She's pulled up in excellent shape. That was a very satisfying victory for her, and hopefully one that allows her to go right on with it, because I've always had a good opinion of this filly. I feel she's better than what her current record shows. Looks to be a nice natural progression for her. Stepping out to the 1800 for the first time shouldn't be an issue for her. She's always given the indication that she can potentially get over that sort of trip. So we'll learn more on Saturday, but physically she's in great order and racing with a bit of confidence.
Adam Hieronymus enjoyed his first win back in the saddle when he gave OKATAINA a perfect pillar-to-post ride at Kembla Grange on Saturday. He looks to have pulled up a treat and is looking to back up his maiden win over 1800 metres on the weekend. Is he ready to fire twice in 7 days?
I feel he is. The horse seems to be in really good order. Obviously racing a lot more consistent this preparation. He's taken a while for him to mature, but he certainly has strengthened up now, and being able to get him over a little bit of a distance has been the key this preparation. So he was very strong over the mile there at his last start. I think the step up to the 1800 metres naturally looks to be a good stepping stone for him. We're utilising the claim on Saturday. So he's got that good racing pattern. He's got the tactical speed we saw over the mile. Expecting to be out in front. He'll certainly take some catching.
Stand Aside will look to break his maiden at the second time of asking for Go Bloodstock and the Siddles in the 2-year-old handicap over 1300 metres. Is this a winnable contest for him?
I think it's a nice race for him. I think he's open to a lot of improvement off his first up run. I thought it was a very encouraging effort. He was still a little bit new at various stages of the run. But certainly showed good ability on that occasion. So he's stepping up in grade, but I think the step up in distance will help him and banking on some good natural improvement off the back of that run.
Teofilo Star is turning into a jumping superstar, but he will return to the flat at Flemington this weekend. He looks to be in flying form and can keep this winning streak intact with Linda Meach in the saddle and a lightweight of 53 kilos.
The horse is in good shape. He's certainly at his peak fitness at this stage, so he's got that in his favour going into Saturday. He'll be able to make it a good test and a genuinely run race, which, as I said, should bring in his fitness and stamina, which is his best chance on returning to the flat. But he's switched on for the jumping. Really appears to be in great shape. So always hard to deny a horse that's racing well in good form with confidence.
The Realm has taken significant improvements since his racecourse debut. He has since won a trial and heads to Newcastle on Saturday as a real-life chance. What can you tell us about this Japanese-bred gelding?
He's stepping out to a suitable distance at this stage. Obviously, things didn't quite go to plan for him and his debut performance in Melbourne. We've just taken him along steadily since, took him back to the trial, so it was encouraging to see him trial well, and hopefully he can take that form to the races now, because what we've seen at home is certainly a horse capable of being more than competitive in a maiden race.